It's Thursday 28th of May today. I'm back inside the boat. I think I'm going to get outside with the saw and saw all the deck around the chainplate area and try and get that all out of the way. I have to get I usually use the skill saw set to a depth of 18mm just to cut through the board and get as much of it cut out as possible, and then I use the angle grinder to cut the heads of the remaining screws off any remaining deck, and then try and lever the deck over the stumps of the screws that are left, and then I usually get the screws out with a set of mole grips. So I'm going to do that and just clear around the area, and then I've got to cut around just to make a bit more access in here, over in this bulkhead over there, and some of this stuff along here that's going to be in the way. So I want to cut this back and out of the way, this section, and some other stuff around it. So I will get on with that. Probably set the camera up outside, bit of time lapse, and yeah, I'm just going to crack on, keep a bit of momentum. Apparently it's going to rain all next week, so I hope not. I hope it changes by then. I kind of got it in my head that it was just going to be summer now for the rest of the summer. No more rain until like November. But it is what it is. Yeah, I'm just going to crack on, get done what we can, and yeah, let's go. So the swiftest way I've discovered to undo the deck screws is just to get the grinder on the heads and just cut the heads off. It's not very pretty, and then get a chisel underneath it. And leaves little stumps which I then have to get out with mole grips. Sometimes I just come out by hand. Our bronze screws. Pretty much every screw I've found on the boat is either melted away or you go to undo it and the head just shears off. So she was due, really. She was due a bit of love. So yeah. My mole grips with me today though, so I have to figure something out. buddy. That cracking breaking sound. That's what we all want to hear. Be careful with this beam because it's not attached to anything that's weak. Yes. I'm gonna have to go and get my mole grips. And I want to get this edge off. Yeah, yes. So there's that. Let's sort this bit out. Where did my hammer go? Oh, where did my hammer go? I put my hammer down. Here it is. Oh, where me hammer gone? Oh, where me hammer gone? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yes. So sweet. Oh yes. Yeah, got a nice big hole in the deck. And I've got to take this, I've got to multi-tool this bit of fiberglass off the top, and I've got to cut that bulkhead out in there, and then I'm ready, as I'll ever be, to start having to think about how to put these back. Yeah. Don't know. I think I'm going to fill in with expanding foam. There's a company called Bentley that do various grades of foam for kind of sculpture and installation art, structural foams. So they've recommended a specific kind of 2-part medium density foam to fill these voids with, which I'll then be able to fiberglass to and over, etc. Yeah, see how we get on. That's the last job of the day now. I'm going to try and get the rest of this bathroom out of the way, then I'm going to cut that bulkhead, and then I'm ready to start repairing these bulkheads, chain plates. Yes, they've got to come out. So I'm going to see if I can borrow for the weekend. One of the lads here in the yard, Paul, he's got like a kind of industrial kind of unit, and it's got a flexible pipe one way and then a flexible pipe the other way, and you can grind in here and it sucks all the dust out and puffs it outside. So I'm going to see if I can get hold of that, and I'm going to start grinding these back a little bit. I've got to order some foam, get some foam ordered, and yeah, just have at it. Yeah, so I'm going to get this ripped out and I'll bring you back. So, after much huffing and puffing, it is out. Got clear, complete access to all chain plates on the starboard side. So I'm going to get the hoover out now and have a good hoover up, tidy my tools up and feed Clay. I want to go and get a couple of beers, I'm going to have a shower. Yeah, I'm done for the day. That is it. But it's out. I'm in there. It's not pretty, but it's there. Yeah, I'll just pop that back in place just to have a little think about what I'm doing. Yeah, I think it's going to be alright. I've got an idea of what to do in my head. So I'm just going to get some foam ordered in the next day or so, maybe Monday. I might order it tomorrow and then it might be a chance of coming Monday. And I think it's going to rain. It said it's going to rain, so I was supposed to be working Monday and Tuesday, but they've postponed till Wednesday, Thursday now. So fingers crossed the weather stays good and I can continue. But yeah, it's amazing how much of a mess it generates. Like, I sort of tidied this all up, but that's all bathroom and starboard saloon side cabinetry. It's just like, I think it's only a couple of bits of wood, but you know, it's everywhere. It's up there. That was empty. It's there. It's there. I might keep these bits of bulkhead as kind of rough templates for when I cut a new piece, when I end up glassing it back. Yeah. Phase 1 of total destruction complete. And then I've got to turn my attention to this side, which is that bulkhead there. I don't think it'll be too bad this side in terms of access. It's just literally cutting these bulkheads out of the way, where I don't really have to take anything out of there as such. I think it'd be alright. But we'll see how we get on. Thanks for watching, everyone. I've got my beer. I've got a nice Asahi. Don't know why it's written back to front. Maybe it will come out. Oh, it's because it's got the camera flipped round the wrong way. What I was thinking earlier, or just now, that the D-Winner, what's it called? Multi-tool. Yeah, as I was cutting that bulkhead, the last one, it kind of spat some hot grease on my hand. So yeah, although D-Winner is doing the job, I'm not convinced that it's gonna last but we'll see. It's got through 2 bulkheads, it's got to go through 2 more, and it's got to go through 6 chain plates, or at least the fiberglass that holds it all in. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.